Original plan for Powers Boulevard was to make it a freeway across East Colorado Springs. That included direct connections to I-25 and an overpass at every major intersection.
But the vision isn't even close to reality yet. KRDO News Channel 13 Scott Harrison is live along Powers tonight, wrapping up his all-day 5-part series of special reports on local transportation projects. And Scott, what's still needed for Powers to be what CDOT intends?
Well, Bart and Heather, it's going to take a lot of money and several decades to boot. CDOT says it'll take around $1.5 billion just to build 14 overpasses along Powers and connect Powers to the interstate. And the agency doesn't see that happening before the year 2050. So we'll show you how Powers is being improved in the meantime. 70,000 vehicles every day. That's the traffic count on Powers Boulevard, and it's only going to increase in the future. CDOT says the best way to deal with congestion is to keep traffic moving without stopping. Drivers can do that now from the north end of Powers at Highway 83 across Union, Briargate, and Old Ranch almost to Woodman Road. The only break in the chain is here at Research Parkway. When the current round of major CDOT projects ends in 2018, there's currently no more funding available for future projects. But if and when money is found, CDOT's top priority for the Springs is building an overpass here at the intersection of Powers and Research on the northeast side. Growth and traffic congestion have made a project here a necessity. But even under a best-case scenario, we're still at least 5 years away from seeing any work done here. But drivers have mixed feelings about the need to spend $30 million here for an overpass.
It's congested all the way back to Dublin in the morning, so I think it'd be a great idea.
After all of this and everything that they've been doing, and there's no money in the project, I feel like they could probably use that somewhere else.
CDOT says building the planned Powers overpasses will cost around $900 million. And direct connections to I-25 aren't cheap either.
Someday it's envisioned that Powers may be connected down to the exit down by the Pikes Peak International Raceway exit. Some right-of-way is being preserved for that.
That 11-mile project could cost upwards of $300 million. And a 5-mile project to make an interstate connection near the Bass Pro Shop would cost $180 million. But there's possible funding from retail businesses in that area.
That project currently is moving forward in terms of collecting funds through a urban renewal tax. And the funding for that could pay for a portion of that.
Still, the original vision for Powers may not happen for at least another 35 years. For now, CDOT focuses on smaller projects like widening Powers near Peterson Air Force Base to ease this kind of congestion drivers see every day. Now, CDOT says as long as it's able to make smaller changes here on Powers, doing what it can, where it can, Powers should be able to handle growing traffic for another decade or two. We're live on Powers Boulevard in Colorado Springs. Scott Harrison, KRDO News Channel 13. And we'll be right back.